Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is Abdul Wakil Nazari and I would like to welcome you to University of Business Learners. Success cannot only depend what you have learned. It also depends on your personality. If you have weak personality, so there will be less chances of your success. If you have effective personality, so there will be high chances of your success. If you have a weak personality, so there will be low chances of cracking a job. If you have effective personality, there will be 90% chances of that you can crack a job. So our discussion is today the topic that we're going to talk about, that is personality development. The first factor that you need to develop, that you need to understand, that you need to educate yourself, that is about body language. Body language is the main part of your personality development. If you are unaware of body language, all those expressions which indicate some words, your expressions indicate give some messages. So you have to aware all those expressions, all those movements that you are doing, but you are not aware of it. So if you are unaware of all those expressions and movement, and which indicate a negative impression, I would put negative impression on the observers or on the interviewers. So before going for any job interview or meeting to anybody, you must have built your effective body language. If you have lack of effective body language, there will be chances of failure. Ineffective communication, ineffective body language, in personality development, the first factor, that is our effective body language. So what to do, what not to do to maintain our effective body language. The first thing which comes in a body language, whenever we meet somebody, anyone, for the first time, what will you do? How you will meet to that person? Definitely, we will meet with a smile. Smile, some facial expressions. Smile, just a natural movement, natural smile. Not smile like a laugh. Do not laugh. And do not, we don't have such kind of rules in our smiling. So that should be natural. You have to smile. Put smile in your face. That's it. When you meet, smile. No, smile, just smile. Meeting somebody naturally. So that shows your confidence. That shows your confidence, that you are confident. Having no pressure on you. That smile shows everything. So, first thing, for having effective body language, your first thing that is smile. You have to make a natural smile. No pressurize, nothing will happen, just keep smiling. Keep smiling. So, just keep smiling. When you meet somebody, anyone, you have to meet with a smile. That's it. Point number 2. That's the most important thing. After smiling, what we can do? We will what do? Eye contact. Eye contact. Now we are having eye contact with that person. Now eye contact, some people they have a problem in eye contact. They are consistently looking to that person, consistently looking. So what does it mean that? Looking consistently it is not an eye contact. It is staring that you're looking. If you're consistently looking and looking, so what will happen? definitely the pressure, you will be pressurized. So this is not eye contact. This is not eye contact. While you're talking to somebody, looking here and there, like this, like this. No, it's not eye contact. So there should be, simply, when you're talking to somebody, eye contact should be like, while you're talking, just talk normally. Sometimes look here and there, but for a short time, not for a long time, like looking this. No, yeah, while talking, move your hand. Yeah, move your hand. Yes, and say something. Yes, and moving your hand, it means that you are interested in the conversation. Moving your hand, yeah, and a little bit lean. Yeah, do not, yeah, a little bit lean like this. Put your body a little bit lean. The leaning is, that means that you are interesting what that person says. And that is this eye contact or smiling that bring the connection between you and that person. So that mutual understanding should be there. So there, you will be a mutual understanding. While you connection, that person assume that he is interesting. While you're moving your hand and saying something like yes, yes, and repeating and answering the questions, that making connections in here. One thing, that smile. Second, eye contact. The third one, the most important thing, which can observe anyone, that is handshake. Handshake, the third factor. When you meet somebody, your handshake, it shouldn't be like this. It shouldn't be like this. So simply, properly should give your hand, and the arm should be grabbed. The palm, it should be grabbed. Not that much tighten, that you grab it very tight and hardly. No, it should be normal position. It should be a normal position. And don't be too loose. It should be normal. That's it. And normal. That's it. That do not grip it too much. So that's why your hand, your palm should be grabbed in here. That not too much tighten, not too much loose. It should be, your posture in here should be straight. Not too low, not too high. That should be according to your position. From here. According to your position. According to your position. So that should be in here according to your position. That shouldn't be too much high. Not too much low. So it should be according to your position. Position in here. Now that is third factor. The third factor, which is very much important, that is handshake. The handshake is most important and can be understood. The observer, the interviewer can see how much you are relaxed and how much you are under the pressure because of your handshake, whether it's a serving or not. It can be visible. Now, the fourth one, that is while you talking to someone, while you're talking to that interviewers, your movement, your hand moves. You should, you have to avoid all those things which make irritation. Like pointing in here, just finger it out, pointing, that is a negative impression, put a negative impression. Now, moving a hand is not always, you should avoid moving your hand all the time while you're talking. So you have to move your hand according to, according to words, according to some expressions. When you want to say somebody, you want to explain something, you have to move it. Otherwise, you should avoid it. So the fifth point, your body posture. Your body posture is the most important. That is the most important. How your posture is. While you're sitting with somebody, while you're sitting on a chair, do not lean back. Like, your spinal cord should be straight. It should be straight. Your posture it should be straight and a little bit lean. It shows that you are interesting too much. This shows your connectivity with the observer, with the interviewer. So that is much effect on them. And one thing more, whatever the habits that you have, the habits that you are having, you have to avoid all those habits. For many people, they have habit while they're talking, they are scratching their hairs, and they are talking, grabbing their hairs, or just when they were talking and moving like this, and they have some sort of habits. So before the interview, enter the interview room, before not only interview room, in your practical life, you have to remove all those habits. That's effect on you a lot. Many people, they moving their habits. They're grabbing your hands like this, they're sitting like this, and just grabbing your arm. So that is a defensive. That is a defensive. Their arm, they're moving your hand, they're moving your feet, and consistently. So, and talking and putting like this, and a lot of habits people they have. While you're talking, they grab your hand. The grabbing your hand, that's a defensive post. Defensive post doesn't mean that you are not interesting. So put the hands down, be relaxed, and put your hands on your thigh and be relaxed. And eye contact should be normal, and everything should be a smile. And smile face, and put the smile expressions. And always put a smile on your face. And I'm always saying that smile every time. That will help you a lot. So smile, not too much in every word. No, smile simple. In a simple, not too much. While communication with someone, there should be a little smile. So that's all for today. And thank you for your watching. Thanks a lot. And don't forget to share this video.